Mission San Jose y San Miguel de Aguayo, founded in 1720, was initially relocated twice before settling in its present location, where it became self-sustaining community. Its main goal was to convert indigenous people, particularly the Cuajiltecans, to their religion into the Spanish colonial society through agriculture and religious education. The main mission of this church was completed in 1782 and was famous for its Spanish colonial Baroque architecture featuring intricate stone carvings and rose window, which was crafted by indigenous artisans, Cuajiltecans, and other local tribes, mainly encouraging them to transforming from nomadic lifestyles to settled agriculture communities. These indigenous people played a role in the mission's operation by farming, livestock care, construction, and even workshops, all which were vital of the mission's self-sufficiency. However, these changes also forced many indigenous people to adapt to new diets, languages, and even clothing. Along with this, any new religion practice and the new diseases and harsh living conditions. Although the mission system really relied heavily on the indigenous labor, enslaved Africans were also brought to the Spanish colonies to contribute to the labor-intensive sectors like agriculture, ranching, and even construction. Some enslaved Africans worked directly within the mission, assisting in the fields, workshops, and construction projects, thereby supporting the mission's infrastructure and operations. The intersection of African enslavement and indigenous labor played the crucial role of the system's economic structure. Enslaved African Americans played a crucial role in the development of Texas infrastructure and economy, particularly in the mission system. They also resisted their circumstances in various ways, from small acts of defiance to larger organized efforts, asserting their dignity and seeking to challenge their oppressive situation. The experiences at the Mission of San Jose reflect the broader patterns of slavery in Texas, where indigenous displacement and African enslavement intersected with both the colonial and early statehoods periods. These legacies of slavery and colonialism continue to shape Texas' demographic composition, cultural practices, and social dynamics today. This mission represents the intersection of colonialism, indigenous displacement, and African enslavement, embodying the complex history of Texas. Engaging with the history that encourages reflection and collective responsibility in the preservation of this mission. The need for ongoing dialogue to address historical injustices and build a more inclusive society. Recently, the National Park Service announced plans to shut down its headquarters from the San Antonio Mission's National Historical Park, a decision that has sparked concerns about the preservation and safety of the site, particularly since the park includes only the UNESCO World Heritage Site in Texas. The facility, which houses offices from park management, public safety, and maintenance, is essential to the upkeep of Mission of San Jose and the surrounding missions. The closure threatens to undermine the mission's preservation efforts, potentially putting valuable artifacts and the safety of the public at risk. As part of the broader cutback on federal resources, the closure could never severely hamper the NPC's ability to manage the park and protect its history from cultural significance. Issue highlights on the ongoing challenges in balancing historical preservation and physical decision and raising broader questions of how we protect and maintain the vital cultural heritage sites.